tech tasks. We're doing techie things today. Y'all are in for a treat, because I don't know what I'm doing. Hey y'all, it's Butters. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day full of positivity and happiness as always. And for today's video, we have another tech task video. Yay! One of my favorite videos that I make. If you haven't seen these videos from me, I'll go ahead and put up the last one that I did. Basically, I'm going to be documenting all the tech tasks that I've been doing in the past 6 months and throwing them into a video. Because when I build PCs or show off really cool tech, I don't really show the process of keeping up with it. What if something breaks? And that's what these videos are for, and hopefully we can learn some things along the way. But before we jump in, I do want to showcase I did make 2 tech additions to my setup. Let's go ahead and start there. Wow, we're at my setup. How did my outfit change? How did the time of day change? Don't worry about it. Before we get into the video, I'd like to give a quick shout out to our sponsor for today, Be Quiet. Be Quiet has now entered the keyboard game with a bang, or more like a whisper. I'll show you. These keyboards are the dark mount and the light mount, and as the brand name would suggest with Be Quiet, are unbelievably quiet. Shall we start with a demonstration? I think so. The stabilizers in these keyboards are optimized for maximum noise reduction. Both keyboards come in your choice of silent linear orange switches or silent tactile black switches. The sound test was the tactile. With my microphone being right here, it's awesome having a keyboard that isn't super clicky clacky into the microphone, so I'm not bothering my friends or my stream. Other great features, both keyboards have per key ARGB lighting, lots of lighting effects. One of my favorite features, the dark mount, is modular with a hot swappable numpad and media dock. You know most numpads are on the right side of your keyboard and they get in the way of your mouse when you're gaming? Well, just switch it to the other side. Numpad on the left. And 8 customizable display keys too. The media dock is also really cool too. I can have the clock displayed, adjust volume and pause media, I can display pictures. The dark mount and the light mount provide a premium keyboard experience, are silent, if you didn't know that, are powered by German engineering, and are just fantastic. Feel free to click the link down in the description below if you want to learn more about these beautiful keyboards. And round of applause, Be Quiet, or should I say round of applause, for creating such unique and game-changing keyboards. And thank you so much, Be Quiet, for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate it. And now, transition. Thank you so much, Be Quiet, for adding these and just for being great. You guys are gonna see more of them in this video. Allow me to list off the tech tasks that we're doing. I'm gonna be replacing the CPU cooler that's in my living room PC. I believe the last AIO was having some issues. I can't remember, I filmed this a while ago. So just letting you know, AIO being replaced. I am putting my 4090 back into my gaming PC because I loaned it out to a friend to test to see if there's any issues with it. Turns out it was working perfectly because of course it was. Here's a big one. We're gonna be busting open a PS4 Slim and trying to fix it. This one, I'm laughing because I filmed it last night. This one has so many ups and downs, we'll say that. I learned a lot, it was good, you'll see. Oh, this one's fun, this one's fun. If y'all are not familiar, I am a huge fan of Guitar Hero, and we do have some controllers that I thrifted recently and wanna see if I can fix them. However, I don't know how the repairs are gonna go. If you're a Guitar Hero person, please stay tuned. Please help me, give me advice. If I can make 1 or 2 Guitar Hero controllers work in this video, I'll be happy with that. We are cleaning out my second office, which I use for building PCs and showcasing other tech. I haven't cleaned it since the last PC build that I did. It's bad. I need to prepare it for another build that I'm doing. You'll see. And I have written down here rug and plants. Okay, Hannah, I don't remember what that means, but very well if it contributes to the technology of this video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and hop to the video. If you guys enjoy videos like this, please feel free to leave a like and say good job, Hannah. Well, wait until I make the repairs first before you say good job. Maybe it's, what? I will see you at the end of the video. Go. We're gonna start off with a very simple task today. We're just gonna be replacing the CPU cooler in my living room PC. I've been using my laptop to display things on the TV in the meantime. We are gonna be using this cooler from Be Quiet. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely stunning. I was in talks with Be Quiet, as you know, and I told them, hey, the pump that I have right now, I think something's weird with it. It keeps whistling. They said, oh, that's weird. Here, try our new one. So I said, okay, and sent in the old one. Here's a closer look at the cooler we're going to be using. The pump looks a little funny when it doesn't have the lights lit up. Oh, here I am trying to figure out the fans. I don't know what those hand motions are. I think I was saying I want these to be intake fans, because sometimes when you have RGB fans on a cooler, depending on the orientation, you won't see the RGB very well, but thankfully with these, you see the RGB no matter the fan orientation. Also, don't talk to me about this thermal paste application. Why am I writing a novel? I have no idea. I think I was low on that thermal paste, so I decided to use all of it, but it's kind of a mess, but it's fine. Boom, here we are with the new cooler installed. I'm sorry if this clip flashbanged y'all, but it is so bright and beautiful. I love the way the RGB is diffused through the pump. The fans look fantastic, this cooler's been working great, but on to the next task. The lighting isn't great on camera, but we'll have to make do. Here we are in front of both of my PCs. This is my gaming PC and my streaming PC. This card right here is a 4080, and we're going to be replacing it today with my RTX 4090, the limited edition EVA 2 one that has Asuka on it. This was in my last gaming PC, but as you all know, I was having so many problems, so many display problems. I thought it was this graphics card, so I sent it off to one of my buddies who is a super techie person. I said, hey, can you just play test this over time? Can you just stress test it and let me know if it's good or not? He was extremely happy to help, and after about 2 to 3 months, he said, yeah, this card's running perfect. I said, of course it is. That's my luck. If it's running well, I'm gonna go ahead and put it into this PC, and I know it's gonna stand out a lot because this is red and a lot of things in this PC are white, but that's the point. I like maximalism, and I like design languages that are very cluttered and very loud. Let's go ahead and put this 4090 in, and as for the 4080 Super, I don't know what to do with it quite yet, so we're just gonna pull it out, leave it on standby for the next PC build. I'll find some use for it. But let's get to it. We gotta get one last look of this GPU in the PC before I take it out. It is so stunning. Acer's ROG Strix cards are just beautiful. But without further ado, let's throw in the other card, which is gonna stay vertically mounted so you can see it well, and it's gonna be bright red. Yes! This is something interesting that I have learned over time. If you turn off your PC, unplug the power cable, and then hold the power button, there can still be power cycling through your PC. See how my RAM sticks were lit up for a second? I'm glad I caught that on camera. I learned that when I worked as a technician at Fry's Electronics a decade ago. It's a long time ago. 4080 Super is now out of the PC. I love this card. Look at all the mirrors and all the reflections. Yeah, this thing is gorgeous. Don't know where I'm putting it next, but it will be on standby for the next project. That's gonna be so loud. I love it. Installation. No breathing. I don't really know what to say in this voiceover. Look, the GPU is being installed, and clearly I am loving it. Look at me sit back and look at it. Yeah, that's stunning. Beautiful. Post. Post? That's a good sign. That's even more beautiful. The card is installed. It is no surprise that I am obsessed with it. I think the next upgrade I want to make to this, I was going to put reverse blade RGB fans in the bottom, but what if I just do an LED strip to highlight the card? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Either way, after updating the graphics drivers, we're good to go. Hi, I'm wearing my PlayStation 2 sweatshirt today, so you know what that means? We're working on a PlayStation today, which I've never done before. I feel so far away from the camera. I feel like I'm occupying not much of the frame. Long story short, this is my sister's PS4 Slim. She's had it for about 7 to 8 years. She's been having some issues with it recently. She will power it on, and then about 10 to 30 seconds later, it'll power off. I don't know if there's any beeps or not. I don't know PlayStation error codes anyways. I'm suspecting that this thing just needs a really good cleaning. It might need a new power supply. It might need some sort of new battery. I don't know. I'm here to learn. And I'm taking you all along for the ride, of course. I have my portable monitor, some canned air. I have paintbrushes as well to get into all the creases. Let's plug this in first and see if we can replicate the issue my sister was having. Okay, monitor is powered on. Let's power this on. Where's the power button? Go ahead and power this on and see. Oh. That's good. Just no power on now. Cool. Great. That is the power button, right? All right. Let's bust this thing open. Never done this before, something new. Oh, I should probably get some before shots of the dust on the sides. Hang on. Honestly, nothing crazy. I feel like most console players don't really clean their consoles anyway, so I'm not faulting her for this at all. It's really not bad. Let me just do some canned air really quick. Oh, you said USB? It's pretty dusty. I think these are intake fans on the sides. Oh, that's pretty good. Can you see that in there? Okay, how does one open this? Don't see any warranty stickers. I guarantee you it was probably right here, right? That looks like it had a sticker there that would be of the warranty variety. What were you doing with this console, Haley? Did you already open it beforehand? Okay, I saw a video on this. You just take under the PS4, under the Sony, you just kind of lift up. There we go. We got access to the fan here. It's pretty dusty. You can see the dust on the cover itself too. Y'all can see that little ring right there is where the fan is. There's a close-up of the fan too. Pretty dirty, but not terribly bad. Not as bad as I was expecting. I see some screws. I'm just gonna start unscrewing here. The screw has already been stripped. Haley, who opened your console? I have some questions. Can you see it from there? I don't know if it's focusing. It's pretty stripped. I mean, I stripped it a little bit, but it was stripped right when I opened it out of the casing. Do you see yourself in the camera? You probably, oh wait, there you are. You're right there. Mom, get the camera. Watch me break this. It's gonna be so much fun if I do. This looks like they should be screws, but they're like little plastic covers. Why is that a thing if I wanna open this up? Well, because Sony doesn't want you opening these up. Too bad, I'm doing it. Okay. I don't think I was supposed to rip it off. Shoot. Do I have any better pliers? I'm using cable cutters for this. We got 1. 2. 3. It took me 30 minutes to get all of those plastic bits just shaved enough so I could pop them off, but I could still pop them back on when I need to. Sony, I'm just not gonna say anything. This was what, 7, 8 years ago when you made this console? I'm just not gonna, woo, look. It smells like raspberries. Why is that? Here's what we're working with. That heatsink is very dusty. I'm not hopeful that cleaning this will make this work, but it is worth a try. Now that I'm looking back on this footage, I wish that I had a paintbrush that was a bit more coarse. I think it would have caught more of the dust, but I will say the soft bristles does help get into all the crevices. It's my first time cleaning a PS4, so obviously I'm learning along the way. With the heatsink, I assume this is a heatsink, I'm using the paintbrush and I'm doing an upwards motion to get as much dust as possible. I think that's about as good as it's gonna get, but it's a lot better though, right? Okay, let's put it back together. Wait. It sounds like Bomberman, I don't know why. I lost the screws, I'm using electrical tape, don't tell Haley. We are back and assembled. All right, that took way longer than it should have. Do I think it's gonna fix it? No. We're gonna try it? Absolutely. Wow, nothing, guys. I am honestly suspecting a bad power supply. And if that's the case, maybe I can order a power supply and install it. So for now, kind of a dud, but well, not really. I learned how to open up a PS4 Slim, so that's kind of cool. Dude, turned on. He turned on right when I, look, the button's blue. Do you see it? Do you see it? I pressed it and he turned on. Wait, oh my gosh, please display, that'd be sick. So it's on. As you can see, it's flashing blue. I don't know what that means. Gonna unplug HDMI and plug it back in. Okay, we have no signal at the moment, but improvement. Let's try power cycling. So we're gonna press and hold the power button until we hear 2 beeps, then unplug the PS4. Okay. Okay, that was not a fun sound. That was a pop right next to my hand. We're gonna try. Oh, did you guys hear that? A little click, click, and then, oh, it's on. It's just resetting, I guess. Dude! Oh my gosh, I fixed it! Oh my gosh, well, I'm not gonna say I fixed it. We're on the right track. I was not expecting that to work. I'm so excited. I fixed my first PlayStation. Well, on the road to fixing my first PlayStation. Dude, I am stoked about this. Okay, powered off. Are you gonna power back on? Yep. Look, I did that. I did that. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I did that. I fixed it. Oh. It was not turned off properly. It's true. Okay, we grab a controller. We have made it all the way to the home screen or dashboard for the PlayStation 4. I am so excited about this project. This might be my favorite one in this video. How do I stress test this? Do I just throw on a game? Do I just let it sit? I'm gonna make dinner first, I'll figure it out. But either way, I'm so happy about this. Can you tell? I also want to mention that opening up this PS4 Slim was actually kind of awful, especially with the plastic welding. That's so rude. Clearly, Sony doesn't want you to open up their products, which I understand. You don't want consumers to open your products and break them. I get it. However, it was broken and I fixed it. I think what this project taught me... Oh my gosh, what just happened? Oh my gosh. Oh, disaster has struck. Is that a display error? Oh my gosh, did I speak too soon? Oh, that's funny. The power button's white now. What does that mean? I'll be back. I need to stress test this. Hey, post-production butters here. The only thing that was stress tested after this was myself. When a display is artifacting and doing weird stuff like that, not a good sign. I think the main board might be fried. But if you guys know anything, let me know if you have any advice. But for now, this repair is on the shelf. And I'll revisit another time. Hello again. Let me bring the boy into view. He's joining us too. Hey, do you have anything to say? I guess not. Today we are tackling this rug. This is my ideal rug for my office. However, I do have carpet in here right now. One day I'm going to install some hardwood floors, but for now, putting a rug on top of carpet like this, especially underneath the furniture, causes a lot of rolls and ripples, and it looks bad on camera. It's also a tripping hazard. We're going to be taking out the rug right now. I'm really sad about it, but it's going to be worth it once I get the hardwood floors. But for now, I'm going to be putting in a smaller rug in here. I haven't decided which one though, but I have two options. Our first option is this green rug. I actually had it in my sister's video when I made over her gaming office setup, so if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Turns out she liked the rug for a little bit and now she doesn't, so I got to take it back, which I'm very happy about. I love this rug. I also have this light blue rug that I really like. It was in my guest room at my last house and it's really pretty and light and airy. I wonder if it'll blend in too much with the chairs. I won't know until I bring it in here. One reminds me of the air and the ocean, and the other one reminds me of grass and dirt. Not dirt, the ground. Yeah, nature. First things first, let's go ahead and pull up this rug. I'm sad. I'm not sad. It's going back down eventually, but for now, until I get hardwood floors. Okay, let's just do it. After safely moving the boy out of the way, we're gonna go super hyper speed. Oh my gosh, I'm moving furniture. Rug is gone. Great.
My office looks so empty now. Look. Nothing on the floor. Look at this. You see, I like the green color, but I feel like the blue just makes more sense for B, you know? I really want to use this rug. I love this thing. Now that I have it on camera, I'm gonna get the blue one. Yeah. Yeah, that's the color. That makes a lot more sense for me. More this way. Got it. Oh, wait. Well, you can't see it on camera, but it's not gonna get creased over here because it's laying on top of the wood slab instead of laying underneath it. I like that. I'm pretty happy where it's at because the furniture's not gonna be constantly creasing it. There's not really much besides these two legs over here. I think it'll do well for now.
I've been loving having this rug in here, but more importantly, Krista loves the new rug. And look, ready? Oh, she's got her foot. Oh, right on schedule for this cat. Look at how smart she is. Hello, and welcome to my second office. You can't see how messy it is right now, so let me just step out of the way. There is so much going on in here, and it needs to be cleaned. I think the last time I significantly cleaned in here was my last PC build. I'll put that up in the corner. I have another build coming up here in the month of April, and then another one in May, so I have to get this all cleaned up and ready, especially for content creation purposes. I've got components scattered everywhere in here. I've got the ghost face ensemble. Very good, Hannah. Great place to put it. PC cases, PC parts, PC components. I have my holiday wrapping paper here. What is it doing here? It is currently April. Actually, for PC building purposes, I got this yellow rolling toolbox. Are you kidding me? It is so bright. Butter block. I plan on putting a bunch of tools into this toolbox here. I think it'll be super useful, and have it in the closet so I can free up more space in the office. But for now, this needs to be presentable for video documentation. So join me for a very fun part of this video. Cleaning. And don't mind the bed head. Sorry, I live here. I was looking for this. It was the middle of my office. Most of this sped up footage is just me throwing away trash, so I'll include some highlights of things that I find.
I have two of these. I had no idea. This is my go-to, the Wow Stick. It's actually called that. Where the heck did you come from? Here's something kind of fun. I have a screen that I want to put inside of a PC, and I tried to 3D print a frame to go around it, but it doesn't quite fit. This will be a project for another time, but just letting you know. I do be 3D printing.
Goodbye, Ghostface.
I'm so glad this is an empty box. I used up all of the gold cable extensions. Yay. I think one of them went into my main gaming PC and the others went into a PC that is now with a friend, so yay. I love when PC components get used. It cannot be safe to have insulation just out and about, right? Boxes on boxes. Just throw them out while you're building, Hannah. Oh god, another box. This Intel box I'll probably be keeping because I have the Intel Core Ultra 5 245K in here, so probably for a future build. Don't know which one yet, but a future one. I had a motherboard sitting out on top of the toolbox without any proper protection. I mean, there was a piece of paper over it, but that's not enough, right? Sitting on top of a metal toolbox. Yeah, Hannah, that's not smart at all. I'm gonna put this in an anti-static bag and keep it for a future build. Asus ROG board, you know, they're great. These components will be going into my next PC build, so I'm gonna put them right here in the hallway just so I don't get mixed up. If you want a sneak peek, that's all you're getting. Wait, I think this is the kit I got from Micro Center, the little drill bit kit with the electric screwdriver. It's actually really cool and really space efficient. This right here is a portable monitor, keyboard, and mouse. I use this to test all of the PCs that I've just built, just for the post test. And for installing Windows and whatnot, but this is a blob. I'm gonna put it up. Don't worry. Did that break? It was just a mouse. We're good. I still have the box for this A770 here, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it up. I found my sticky notes. I need some water. I have a red Asus ROG fan left. Sweet. I got a lot of fans. You never know when you need fans. And I got some fan splitters too.
Now that the second office is clean, it's time to get it set up for recording, and I got a little helper.
Good job, Krista.
You're such a little doofus. You are. Look how smart you are. I can see one whole brain cell.
Moving on, I am setting up my lights for recording purposes, as you do. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. I am setting up the components in this case to be aesthetic on camera for when I do my PC build video. This glorious yellow butter block of a PC case, I am so stoked to build. Well, I've already built in it by the time I'm recording this. I mean, obviously, this is a video, and this is all, what am I trying to say? Everything is set up for the PC build, and everything is clean and decluttered. Adding this toolbox definitely is such an improvement to my setup. I have all of my post-testing stuff at the very top here. I have other components like CPUs and RAM sticks. At the bottom, I have coolers, motherboards, graphics cards, and Krista's here to check it out. It's okay, Krista. Scary toolbox. I know, scary. Very scary toolbox. Either way, I could actually walk in here now. There was too much clutter on the floor beforehand, but it is all clean and ready for recording. Ever since recording that footage, I actually did complete that PC build. When it is uploaded, I'll put it up in the corner. But I have another PC build that I'm doing here very soon. I'll give you a sneak peek. That's all you're getting. Moving on. Hello and welcome to this side of my office. I don't know why I'm filming over here because I never do. And I should. I have some nice plant buddies here. If y'all follow the NoisyButters channel for a while, you know that I love Guitar Hero.
Easy money. Star power.
Good times. But either way, I kind of want to get back into the rhythm game swing. I want to play Guitar Hero, I want to play Beat Saber, I want to play Taiko. I got Taiko for the Switch recently. This is currently the only Guitar Hero controller that works for me. It is your classic Xbox 360 Explorer. It is the most plug and play guitar controller that you can get on the market right now. But also, it's extremely expensive secondhand, so I've been thrifting guitars. Stand by. I got a couple here. I'll go through these in order of when I got them. This came with the original Guitar Hero for the PS2, if you can see the cable there. I was in 5th grade. Can you believe that? This one works on PS2 the last I tested it, but I want to get it working on PC. We'll see. This one I got when Guitar Hero 2 came out. This is also for the PS2. Once again, this should work, but I want to get working on PC. Next up, I can't believe I thrifted this and I got it for $2. The sticker on here says 6, this one says 2. I got it for 2. I hear something rattling in there. This controller comes from a knockoff Guitar Hero game. I reached out to my buddy Asai, who is a big Guitar Hero kind of guy, and he told me, oh my gosh, you need to thrift that right now. And so I did. Believe it or not, the buttons feel fantastic. The strum bar, actually it's not bad, but it's not great. It seems to be a Wii guitar controller, so I don't even know how to get this thing to work. And then this one. I was on the Facebook Marketplace here in Georgia. This is the Allie and AJ limited edition guitar controller for the Wii. I love Allie and AJ. I first heard their music through the Bratz game, Rock Angels for PS2. Love them. I found this, freaked out, said I will give you money, and got it. The shape is very intriguing. It's not very ergonomic for actually playing. The buttons feel pretty good, but the strum bar, it is horrible. I can't even tell you how bad it is. I feel bad having my microphone close to it. Once again, a Wii guitar controller, but I actually have a cable here, so this one might actually be fixable. You might be thinking, Hannah, why are you showing us all of these? First things first, these two controllers, I want to get working for PC so I can play Clone Hero. But these two, if I can break open a PS4 Slim, if I can build PCs, I think I can mod a guitar controller. We are going to bust these open today. I don't think we're going to be making any modifications today. There are DIY custom mod kits that you can buy for guitar controllers. The community is very much so alive if y'all haven't seen. I think it'll be a fun project, but today we're gonna bust them open, see what we're looking with, and I'm gonna send this video to my Guitar Hero friends and say, so what should I buy? What should I do? Can I fix these? Because I have no idea what I'm looking at. So let's get to it. Let's bust open, I wanna bust open this one because there's no wee thing in the back, whatever. We'll do this on the floor. Let's get to it. Let's start with this one first. I do wanna see if there is a battery in this. Oh, there are! Look at that! Oh, it's corroded. Ooh, that is not great. Let's get a zoom in on that corrosion. Let me take care of that. I removed the batteries and cleaned it decently, but I am going to tackle that later. Oh, cool! Okay, so what was rattling around in there was a broken off plastic prong. There's a bunch of glue everywhere. This is some sort of switch. It's switched to on. This is rattling around in there. How's the strum bar work? Oh wait, this is the whammy mechanism. So you just press it. It's like a little reverse pedal. That makes sense. Oh, it's a spring. This is so cool. A big old ribbon cable to go up to the frets up here. Oh my gosh, I guarantee you that is so easy to customize. Can you 3D print new frets and stuff? And for the strum bar, we have two very tactile switches here. Drum bar swings back and forth to hit the switches. This is super beneficial. I'm gonna take a picture. Here's what the inside of this controller looks like. So if you're a Guitar Hero person, can you let me know what I need to modify this? I'm totally okay with replacing everything in here. I don't really know what I'm looking for. I don't know if all of these are universal or if these certain mod kits are only suited for certain controllers. So please let me know. Also, this red cable just popped off of here. This is to provide power, so this is corroded. I can probably solder something new, I assume. I'm gonna put this back together and we'll check out the other one. This guitar is such an interesting design language. I'm also switching up the angle for a second because I feel like I haven't talked to y'all in a while. So hi, how you doing? I'm just unscrewing a Guitar Hero controller. This is just the first one. How long are you? Look at this dude. For what? I'll be right back. Let's take off this part. Oh, look at that. It's so clean. I like how this cable is glued in right here so this Wiimote cable doesn't just fly around. Oh, and the reason the strum bar is so gross and gooey is because of the switches. It's not the strum bar itself, but the switches they used. Can you replace those? I'm sure you can. This has already been extremely beneficial to open this up and take a look, but I am gonna close it for now. I think I'll do some more research before I decide to mod this controller, but I definitely learned a lot by busting this open. We're back at my setup. Let's see if we can get these PS2 controllers working. This should just require a PS2 to USB adapter. I got this off of Amazon. I'll leave the link down below if you guys are interested. The reviews say that it works for guitar controllers. However, it might work, but is there too much latency for it to be efficient? We're gonna find out. Well, first let's get it working. First things first, we gotta load up Clone Hero. Actually, to make sure this is working okay, let me do my Explorer. It's been a while since I've hooked this up. We are plugged in. Let's press start. Yep, looks like it works. Let me just make sure there's no delay or anything. I'm just gonna hop into something. I don't even know the song. Yep, works just fine. It's been a while since I've played. I know they're alive. I agree. These controllers will live. It says this doesn't require a driver. We're gonna find out. Does it make a beep? Yep. Normally a good sign. Press start. If I assign controller, if I don't do anything, but then I press green. So it's being recognized. That's good. Let me try this one next. If I remove and then I assign controller and hold yellow. Sure. Okay, so it's recognized. Oh, I've been pressing keyboard. Is it this? Oh! This is probably basic knowledge for Clone Hero players, but not for me. Okay, we gotta try something. Oh my gosh, it works! Let's try it one more time on this one. It works, guys, it works! Yay! Oh my gosh, it's a win! Okay, so to recap, we got my two PS2 controllers from my childhood working on PC. I feel more confident in my ability to mod these controllers and hopefully get them working, but if you guys have any advice, comment down below, let me know. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yay, I learned so much today. So, how did we do? We made a lot of really good progress. We definitely learned a lot in this video. Dude, that PS4 Slim I had. Anyways, that's all I have for this video, so comment down below. Did you like it? Did you learn something new? What was your favorite repair that I did? Or I guess maybe attempted repair? Is that a term? What was your favorite tech task of the video? Comment down below. Let me know. That's all I've got for today. Once again, thank you so much, Be Quiet, for sending out these keyboards. They're so freaking cool. The dark mount and the light mount, I'm telling you right now, if you want a silent and premium keyboard, check these out. Link down below. You will not be disappointed. But that's all I've got. Like, comment, please subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video, whatever I make. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yay, I can't wait to see what other tech tasks I have coming up. I can't think of any off the top of my... one. I could tell you one. I got another snake. If you follow me on social media, you know that. But I plan on putting her in my office, but I kind of want to paint the cabinet that she's going to be on and, you know, make it look cool in the background. So if you guys missed me having a snake in the background of my webcams, stay tuned because that might be happening again. Okay, bye. Bye. Have a great day.